Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Sparrow123 and welcome to what will probably be the final episode of Pokémon Alpha Sapphire. If not, this will be a continuation to the last episode. But yeah, if so, this will be the final episode of the entire series. I'm a bit sad to have this journey ending, but we have made it towards the end of the Delta episode, and my goodness, it is an epic piece. And am I ready? So you come for me, thanks for that. That's really good, Sparrow, I really feel it right here. Since you've been a good boy, I think I'll give you something I've been keeping. Look, the paintings that cover the walls of this tower, see? These are the history of humanity, of Pokémon and of nature itself. They're the tales that have been passed down by my ancestors, the Draconids, for thousands of years, and now I will pass that history and lore on to you. Well, thank you. Thousands of years ago in the Primal Age, long lost, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre fought over that energy in endless, furious clashes. In the face of Primal Kyogre and Groudon's great power, people could do nothing. The only choice was to watch them as disaster upon disaster swept over them. It was in such a time that had a great many meteoroids poured from the darkness of space, from a place higher even than the heavens, and the meteoroids fell in their multitude upon a waterfall that had been long home to a tribe of dragon-type Pokémon users. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the first chapter of my tale. I'll tell you the next part of the story on the next floor. Look forward to it. Right, so let's start going up and hear more about our story then. Gotta love this epic music though. Oh, here you are. Let me continue. It's finally time for chapter 2, here we go. At last, right? Ha, I know you're thrilled. The meteors shone with a rainbow brilliance as if some great life was held within. That was when, as if drawn by the brilliance, a Pokémon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That Pokémon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of the two primal Pokémon, and peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered to Rayquaza as a true savior. 1,000 years after this time, the meteoroids once again fell. A huge meteoroid, far greater than any before, struck the planet, boring deep into the ocean and leaving behind a crater larger than any other. The land born of this event later became known as Sutopolis. And that's it, chapter 2 is over, but we've only just left the starting line. There's a long way yet, don't fall behind now. Alright, on to the next floor we go. Now our tale reaches the best part. Sutopolis was born from a great meteorite strike. The great meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it, and a great welling of natural energy poured from beneath Hoenn. Thirsting for that energy, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon once again woke. The people had a wish, a memory from 1,000 years before. They wished that the legendary Pokémon clad in emerald light would appear again. The huge meteorite that lay at the heart of Sutopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. In its brilliance, it resembled a vast and powerful keystone. And once again, Rayquaza descended from whence it came, from in the heavens. The people fell to their knees before Rayquaza and made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokémon. It was enveloped in blinding light. As the light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge, a sublime figure, incandescent with overwhelming life force. It was humanity's wish that brought about Rayquaza's transformation in the face of the Rainbow Stone. Oh yes, a wish, an intangible thing, invisible to the eye. Yet this wish bound people and Pokémon together, enabling the legendary Pokémon to change his appearance. Doesn't it remind you of something? That's right, it sounds like Mega Evolution, doesn't it? That indeed sounds like Mega Evolution. I can't lie. And actually, about Mega Evolution, I still haven't done this. That is Sharpedo Night. Let's give it to our Sharpedo, just in the case that we will be getting the opportunity to use that bad boy at least once, you know, in the journey. That would be nice. We're missing some items, but I'm pretty sure none of them are, like, important. And how did the story end? After being transformed by the wish of the people, did Rayquaza save them from disaster? Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groundon and Primal Kyogre. The golden filaments that sprang from its body covered the sky. An element brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and emerald light visible sapped the power from Primal Groundon and Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, the two vanished into the depths of land and sea. Rayquaza watched them go, regaining its usual appearance. Then it soared back up to the heavens where it dwelt. Witness to the series of events, a tall visitor from a great distant land said, "It is the Delta, born of the great disturbances in this world. By the bonds born of mankind's wish and the power of the stones, it will calm the trouble that plague the world." That was when the Draconids constructed their great tower to hold the Rainbow Stone that had granted Rayquaza its power, and to try to get it a little bit closer to Rayquaza in the heavens above, to record the history of their trials and the great feats of mighty Rayquaza for all to know. They left behind the myrtles you see here. A giant tower and paintings of the past. You know, I feel like I've seen something like that recently. But now I suppose it's time for the last chapter in our tale. The last chapter in her tale. Well damn, looks like we are indeed reaching the top of this absolutely massive tower. We'll keep on spraying that repel. At last we reach the final chapter. 1,000 years of peace followed after that disastrous time, but the Draconid people learned from their long history's clinical nature foretold that the meteoroids would fall on this land again. The meteoroid to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. These meteoroids would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who held the knowledge of the past arrived at a plan. Their plan was to invoke Rayquaza, the great savior, and summon it to this land before the meteorite could strike. And that's it. That's the end of the Draconid's tale. I spent a long time thinking about how I could protect the happiness of as many people as possible. What I must do as one who holds both the knowledge and the power. One who bears the heavy wishes of those who could not live up to that fate. Well, I had to be really creative, you know? Well, she indeed needed to be very creative, it seems. Let's go up the sky pillar. We are here. Shit's about to go down. See that, Aster? You always wanted to watch them, right? The little noids, a million glittering stars falling from the sky. The show is about to start. Aren't we happy now? Yes, but could be better, dear Aster. Haha. Welcome to the Dragonhawk altar. Sparrow, you know what I'm trying to do here by now, don't you? That's right, I will summon Rayquaza to this world to destroy the meteorite headed for Hoenn. It is our duty. Ever since I was a little girl, I have always turned my eyes up to the sky. When I was so full of uncertainty that I felt my heart might be crushed by it. When I was so grief-stricken and alone, I thought my heart might break of it. I turned and looked up there, so that my tears would never ever fall. How about you? Have you ever had to do something like that? Sure. Right. I used to watch the stars like this all the time, together with Aster. We were always together in good times and in bad. I loved her. I loved her with everything I had. But I still lost her. Hahaha. I want to see her. I want to be with her again. My sweet Aster. I will, won't I? With this, just a little longer. Guess I should say good morning. You slept well, didn't you? You look so adorable when you sleep. Sorry about the knocking you out thing. Enough. I think it's time I give it a shot. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. If something happens to me, please take this little one. Okay, here I go, with jewel bright and borrowed might, from the spirits of the departed, through sacred rite and in thy great sight, my life as well I offer. The keystones that Zinnia holds are giving our blinding light. Oh my. I summon thee to aid this fight and save us from disaster. Realize them upon this world, from this do I summon thee. Rayquaza! Hell yeah. Oh, and the music too! Rayquaza, I did it, I did it! Now the world will be saved, Aster, I did it! Great Rayquaza, hear my wish, I achieve your Mega Evolution, take hold of your true power, show me your true face, the Rayquaza that will save this planet. Does not react? Huh? How can this be? I gathered all the keystones that could withstand your great power and summoned you here. You came, and yet why? Come on, do it, Mega Evolve, why won't you? Looks like that bad boy wants me. What? It can't be. The one without enough power is you, Rayquaza? The meteorites that should lie within Rayquaza's great body aren't enough? Have these 1,000 years drained them of their power? This can't be. It can't. Everything I've done until now. Aster, I can't take it anymore. We actually look mad. Sparrow's meteorites suddenly began to glow. That's... It's growing even stronger. Oh my. Looks like that meteorite came in handy after all. What, that meteorite? It's just like a megastone? Our boy's reacting to it. Swallowed Sparrow's meteorite. Light is spilling forth from within Rayquaza's body. Oh my. Whoa! Swallowing meteorites allows it to store as much power as a megastone. Your meteorite summoned forth the power needed for Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. Ah, it's amazing. Sparrow, Rayquaza is trying to build up power. It wants power for itself to take you on. Use everything you've got and win over Rayquaza. You have to master it. This is a legendary Pokémon that all Hoenn views as a great protector. And the only one who can direct it now. It's you. You have to do this. Well, if we have to do this, I recommend, truly recommend to save your freaking game here. Raika is up front. That's beautiful. That's kind of what I want here. Let's talk to the big man himself. Alright, so let's see if we can catch Rayquaza filled with a lot of power apparently. It's a pretty scary lad, that's for sure. He's gonna airlock, so effects of weather disappear. He's level 70. So yeah, we are heavily under-leveled this guy. We're gonna T-Bolt and hopefully pray that we get a... hopefully pray that maybe we can get a Paralyze off. Looks like we do not though. So Raika unfortunately can't get a Paralyze off. That is very, very unfortunate. I think we'll go for Megatron. And let's see how much a Bullet Punch does. I don't think we'll kill it with a Bullet Punch, right? Hell no. He's gonna fly, what a bitch. Actually, if he is flying, nah, he doesn't. There's literally no point in healing up here. We're just gonna go ahead, Bullet Punch, just in case he's faster than our Megatron. That's fine. He's in red health. We do have some Ultra Balls. We are gonna use them. I do know we have a Master Ball, but I want to try and catch this bad boy in Ultra Ball. He should be fairly easy. He's Dragon Dancing. All right, now this is becoming a problem. This could become a problem very quickly, this guy Dragon Dancing. That's for sure. He might as well sweep me here. Pretty soon. A +1 E-speed still doesn't do much, luckily though. Let's keep on throwing these Ultra Balls and hopefully we can get lucky. That's 2. That's 3. Look at that. We have caught Rayquaza. Beautiful. The sky-high Pokemon. We are not gonna give him a nickname. He has been transferred to the box. Wishes to join your party. I don't think we can deny the Rayquaza being in our party, or can we? Oh, we can. Oh no, you actually need to. So I guess we'll get rid of Raika since Raika died. Is it over? Congratulations, Sparrow, and thank you. History has chosen you. The truth remains that Rayquaza chose you and not me, but while I don't know how to put it in words exactly, I think I understand why. You will be successor to our long history now, and I pass to you the final key to Rayquaza's true power, the move that only it can learn, Dragon Ascent. GG, she just learns Rayquaza a powerful move. That's it then. I guess it's time that I do my last task as Lorekeeper. You have obtained Rayquaza's power for your own. Now up to you to prove to me that you can master that power in battle. That is the final duty of the last Lorekeeper of the Dragonite people. Show me that you can exceed it, the entirety of history that we can have clung to it until today. Phew. My pulse, I can feel it racing. Yes, I'm feeling totally pumped. Ha! This is it. One of the best battle teams in Pokemon. I'm just gonna let it play out while we probably sweep with our Rayquaza, because why the hell not? We need to use him. We are mega evolving that Rayquaza. Look at this. My absolute favorite Pokemon of all time. He is literally tattooed on the left of my leg. The Mega Rayquaza in his shiny form. I absolutely adore this Pokemon so much. He is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Ice Beam is gonna hurt, but it has been weakened. Look at that. Us eating an Ice Beam. And I know Dragon Pulse is not physical, but we're just gonna go for the Dragon Pulse. On this Goodra, does not matter. Alright, look at that, look at that, look at that. Tyrantrum, yeah, brother. A Tyrantrum is not staying alive against our Mega Rayquaza. I'm sorry. This thing is an absolute monster, by the way. Like, Mega Rayquaza has its own tier list in the Ubers, in the whatever you want to call it. It is an insane Pokemon. It is bonkers, beyond belief. Alright. Dead Grip to level 63, look at that, look at that. Noivern. Right, Noivern, I actually think we're gonna go for a Dragon Ascent here. Why not? Use it. Its custom move animation looks so dope. It's a move you barely see. Our defenses fell, so that is pretty bad, that's for sure. And up next we have Salamence. And actually, let me see if I can still do it. I believe I can still do it, because it's not a Mega Evolution. I'm certain of it. We get intimidated. Yeah, no problem. Oh no, it actually does count as one. That's sad. That is sad. It's fine. This Salamence is probably gonna destroy the soul of my Sharpedo here. We didn't get to use our own Sharpedo, Mega Sharpedo that is. Look at that Salamence eating that Ice Fang. +1. You know what? I think we're still gonna kill. Because of the Ruskim damage, right? Hell yeah! Oh, that's actually amazing. That's amazing. Alright, even though we didn't get to see his full potential, we did get to get him to kill Zinnia's strongest Pokemon. And my goodness, that battle team, bro, is so good. I guess it falls to you now. That settles it then. Sparrow, you should be able to beat that meteorite that's approaching the planet. You and Rayquaza together. I'm leaving this task to you, our new successor. Successor Sparrow. You and Miss Rayquaza must protect nature, Pokemon, the people. So I guess we're going then, right? Just how absolutely cool is this? We're blasting off on a Rayquaza to stop a meteorite in a Pokemon game. Look at that, Mega evolved now. Look at this beast, bro. Look at this beast. I love Mega Rayquaza so much. Meteorite on its way to destroy the Earth, the Hoenn region. Can we stop it? And for some people, this will be very nostalgic and familiar. And my goodness, did they pull this off in this game. And the team hits is just so dope whenever it does it. Look at this, it's Deoxys. Of course it is, what else would it be? We know this from the Pokemon movie, and they've actually done it in-game. It is so freaking cool that they've done this. Look at this. Deoxys appeared. We have Mega Rayquaza, already Mega evolved. You can see Deoxys level 80. This thing will be a pain in the ass to catch. Don't even try it. Honestly, this is why you want to save your Master Ball for. Trust me, just chuck it at it. Grab that thing. Easy. No stress. Boom, Deoxys has been caught. And if you don't want to go ahead into trouble and by catching it with a Master Ball, you can try and catch it for real, but it has a recover, it's level 80, and you need to replay the entire event all the time to try and catch it. Yeah, it's not very fun. It's really the Pokemon meant for you to go ahead and catch with the Master Ball, honestly. Mer. You see the letter from Esther. I was finally able to bring everything to an end. I thank you for that. I think I'll spend some time now trying to find out if it's also possible to forge a new beginning for something once lost. Until we meet again. Zinnia. Alright. Looks like Zinnia just dipped off. The energy reading appears to be diffusing. We can confirm that the meteorite has been destroyed, sir. Professor, that meteorite, it's thanks to the power above. It's calm yourself, man. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm so happy I could kiss you. We did it. We actually did it. Waha, success is ours. Thank you, Sparrow. I'll be leaving then. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, Dad. Wait just a minute, Wally. That's right. Are you okay? You looked like you were in trouble recently when those strange ducks came around. Of course. My Pokemon are fit for anything. See, Sparrow got my keystone back for me, and Mr. Roman gave me a ticket to a resort that sounds really neat. Can't wait to go and check it out. My, I never dreamed that one day that Wally was too well. Yes, but he looks so honestly happy that I can't help feeling happy too. Bro, sorry. Archie, looks like Matt feels sorry for what he's done. It's unforgivable. Ah, bro. Absolutely unforgivable. Archie? I can't forgive what I've done. Huh? I drove my own loyal crew to such despair as this. I have no right to call myself a leader anymore. I'm sorry, Matt. I truly am. Oh, bro. I'm planning to start everything over from scratch, Matt. What happened back then, Matt Kyogre, and what happens this time. Look, what you can't do anything if you're all wrapped up in what you believe. Team Aqua or Team Magma, Pokemon or people, there's no reason why you've got to pick just one of them. It might be a pain, it might even be a bit scary, but we've got to take that step into the unknown, mixed with people who aren't like this. That's the kind of Team Aqua that I want to be as from now on. You think you can be part of that Team Aqua, Matt? Oh, you bet I will. I can't believe these two. What do you think they're doing standing there with their faces all wet with tears? Well, I guess it could be worse. I still owe you for your help at the Sky Pillar, thank you for that. Haha, how unlike you to be so thoughtful. You know, this experience really brought it home for me again. That there's still so much about this world that I do not know. I wonder what would have happened to Hoenn if Sparrow had not been here to aid us with his and the incident with the super ancient Pokémon. I alone was powerless to stop either. There is no one person in this world who knows all, none who can do all. Steven, there is no cause for such worries or concern. Don't worry, it's not that I'm so shocked by my own disappointment performance, but rather what? I was just thinking about how much there is, how much I must learn about nature, about Pokemon, about my fellow humans as well. If I am to keep living in this huge wide world, I want to walk this world on my own 2 feet, to see it with my own eyes, to feel it on my own very skin. I need to put into practice all of the advice I ever gave to Sparrow. That's what I am thinking now. Steven, you can intend to. But no need to fear. I won't just disappear at once. I'll still be doing my duty on behalf of the Pokemon League. But when the time does come for me to pursue my own hopes, well, I hope that you, Wallace, will be behind me to lend a hand. Seems I have little choice. I bow to the whims of the pampered hare. I, Wallace, will do this thing you wish. Thank you, my friend. That's definitely some meta joke towards Pokemon Emerald. And here we have Zinnia. Hester, it's over. It's all over. Zinnia, my child. Granny, you have worked so hard. It's enough, child. Be done with your burden. Let it go now. For everything there must be an ending. Only then there can be a new beginning. This is immutable truth that all living things on this planet, great and small, must accept. We Draconids have seen it in our history, as you have seen it in your own life. Now is the time for rest. Let down the great burden you have borne so long alone, so that you might at last take a step forward toward new life. Now is the time for rest. Yes. Well. I suppose May and Sparrow have probably arrived by now. I imagine so. The weather is good today. They should get a good view of the stars. But you know, I really am glad we moved here from Johto. I think that meeting you, Birch, and Mrs. Birch and little May has had a huge impact on Sparrow's life. Oh, it's just the same for our May. Don't you agree, dear? Of course. Whenever she does make it home, all May has to talk about is Pokemon and her precious friend Sparrow. I think she's over the moon about this adventure and the great friend she's found. I think our boy's just the same. He always looks so happy these days. I hope you'll continue to look after our Sparrow for many more years to come. Why, Norman? Why, you don't even have to ask. Nothing could make me happier. Thanks, old friend. Well then, dear, isn't it about time we were headed back home? I should get supper started. Oh yes, those kids will probably be starving when they get home. Oh, I didn't make any plans yet for dinner. What do you think we should have, dear? How about our little boy's favorite? Well. We are definitely getting more of a wrap-up to the story here. And now probably towards the final cut. Just getting some ice cream or something. Or a souvenir. Look at this. What a cute date we are having. You can call this a date, right? Yeah, for sure. That was amazing. So those are the Lilinoids. I'm really going to need to thank your dad for this one. Cause, come on, I never felt this touch before. Oh, I guess I should thank you too, Sparrow. I'm so glad I got to see this with you. Thank you for visiting the Moss Deep Space Center. The center will be closing shortly. Please make sure that you don't forget anything when you leave. It's true what they say though, time really flies when you're having fun. You can say that because my goodness, was it so much fun replaying one of my favorite remakes of all time once again. Well, bye then. Sparrow, see you tomorrow! And with that, we go into our house. Welcome home. Welcome home indeed. And with that, I do believe we have an ending. The Delta episode has ended. We have completed Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And this will be... well, this is the finale. This was the finale. Hope you guys all enjoyed our journey of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Once again, I had an absolute blast replaying through this, showing off my team if I chose the Fire Starter. And like I said, in the quick Let's Plays, we'll return towards this region, towards these games. And yeah, play them again on a quicker pace with different starter. So yeah, but that's for probably way long in the future. What is, however, close in the future is our next Pokemon project. As a little tease, it is one of the spin-off games of Pokemon that is very near and dear to my heart. And it might be an introduction of a certain name that we used in this Let's Play. I'm just gonna leave it at that. One of the names of our Pokemon, you know, maybe, might be in that game. But yeah, I think I've let on enough. You guys won't have to wait very long until the next episode of our Pokemon Let's Play. But yeah, hope you enjoyed Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and stay tuned for our next Pokemon adventure.